This is Natalie from Powermoontarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called When and How Will They Confess Their Feelings? And this was a subscriber request reading. A couple people had asked for this reading, so I thought I would go ahead and do it for you guys. And for those of you that haven't checked out my new channel, Light of Ascension Tarot, there's a link to my new channel in the description box below. On that channel, I do more spiritual type pick a cards. On this channel, I do more romance and love pick a cards. And we're gonna go ahead and look at when and how you can expect this person to confess their feelings, okay? And for those of you that want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, details for how to do so are in the description box below. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm recording this video on a Friday. I love doing Friday videos because the energy is always happy. We are right before the 4th of July holiday. There's a lot of intensity going on astrology-wise. Maybe some of you have heard of it, heard of the intensity going on and have been watching astrology channels, and I'm not going to go into it too much except to say that be careful, have fun, and yeah, we are heading into a major holiday weekend in the US, so let's go ahead and get into it. We have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, which is the orange tea light. We have pile number 2, which is the yellow tea light, and pile number 3, which is the red tea light. So let your intuition guide you to the color that makes sense for you today. And just think about it. Just think of orange, yellow, and red, and then think of what color pops up for you first. That's the pile that you're gonna go to today, okay? And let's go ahead and get into it. Also, for those of you that want to join me on the extended reading, we will be extending the readings and going to Vimeo if you want more, if you wanna go deeper with me. And let's go ahead and get into it. Let's channel the energy. Let Spirit know that we are here and we are ready to receive. Let's do it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the orange tea light, and today's reading is called When and How Will Your Person Confess Their Feelings, okay? So this was a subscriber request reading. It had a couple people that asked for this reading, so we will get into it. And for those of you that would like to check out my Vimeo channel, you can find a link in the description box below. We will be doing an extended reading if you would like more. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, I love that. The Queen of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Some beautiful intuitives here choosing pile number 1. Some very loving, sweet people I feel in pile number 1 who deserve only the best. Let's go ahead and do it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please help connect me to the beautiful energy of my pile number 1s. And we're going to go ahead and look at when and how will their person confess their feelings. Okay, so when and how. When in Rome, when and how. Let's do it. We have the Fool, okay? So I feel like some of you guys are like tapping your foot. You're like, now? Is it now? There's no time like the present, you know? And I feel like some of you may be a little bit impatient and like, okay, let's go ahead, out with it, right? With this Fool card here. And I feel like some of you guys hoping for, you know, a surprise too, like it's about damn time, okay? And I feel like here with this book that's, you know, tightly closed here, somebody has been keeping their feelings to themselves and hasn't been opening up and has been a little bit closed off, all right? And I feel like you guys have like been, you know, doing magic, some of you doing magic, some of you guys like looking up at the universe, like it's about time, you know, when is my turn with this, right? We have the 5 of Wands. So interesting, this is a new deck that I got called the Modern Love Tarot. And you know, I see, I get this feeling with you, pile number 1, with you and this person, that it never seems like the right time, you know? Like someone's always coming and going. There's always somebody coming and going, and it never really kind of feels like the right time. And there could definitely be some arguments about this, or there could be some, you know, heated energy, or somebody could have said something recently about, hey, you know, time to stop coming and going, or if things don't change, I'm out, you know. And I do see you really standing your ground here. I also feel like I see you with a fabulous ass and looking really good in jeans, pile number one. But you know, somebody here is asking, like, just give me a little bit more time, and the other person is like, time's up. You know, it's time to, are you coming? Are you going? Are you leaving? Are you staying? You know, that's what I'm seeing here. We have Ace of Wands. So yeah, it looks like somebody has a heart in their hand and somebody took a big bite out of their heart. Okay, it's like that morning after when it's like, whoo, that was passionate. That was crazy, right? And then waking up in the morning with chocolate smeared all over your face, or crumbs in your bed, or, you know, like sometimes when you have like a piece of chocolate candy and your mouth gets like, gets like all, you know, the corners of the mouth, like you can tell, oh, somebody's been eating something, right? Also, for those of you that have had like light purple nails or purple nails lately, I am seeing that here too. But, you know, a lot of passion, a lot of confrontation, a lot of passion. And, you know, I feel like when you two are together, it's like passionate. It's taking a big bite out of it. It's like, whoa, you know, it's a lot. Ace of Wands. But, you know, the energy I feel like between you and this person is like static electricity, pile number one. It's like, it's hot, it's sexy, it's passionate. And it's like, what gives, you know, is I feel like what you guys are saying is like, what gives here? Because we do have this really passionate, fiery connection. And, you know, but I feel like you're saying, like, why are you trying to BS me? You know, I feel like some of you guys may think that this person will just kind of say or do enough to keep you satiated. And then it's like, you know, then it's kind of like, okay, well, what's next, right? This kind of what's next energy. We have 12th house and surrender. So a lot of back and forth here. If you see this, these two angels, it looks like they're each pulling on the opposite end of something, and there's something locked inside and we don't know what it is, right? But, you know, it's like, what are we fighting for? And, yeah, it kind of reminds me of that song by Sarah McLachlan. I don't know what, you guys know what I'm talking about? It's a song from a while ago. It's from the Black and White. There's an album cover where it's like black and white, and she's like, "The world's on fire," right? Is the name of the song, and it's like, I don't know what we're fighting for anymore in the song lyric, okay? And talking about the need to like surrender here, because things become unproductive. Having compassion for one another, forgiveness needed. Definitely seeing baggage here. And it's funny with the 12th house and baggage, right? So somebody in this situation could have a lot of baggage or things that still need to be addressed, okay? Like they could have just come out of a relationship. They could have someone in their house that they need to move out of their house. They could have, you know, children that they're co-parenting. It can just baggage, okay? Definitely that energy of somebody in the connection having a lot of baggage, and there may be fights about that. Divine timing is in play, and that's coming out under the Fool. So it's like, when? If not now, when? You know? And Tik Tok, right? I feel like you guys are kind of saying this any day now, Natalie, any day, right? And here you guys are kind of looking at the clock here, okay? And it's about to strike midnight. And what are we, like Cinderella over here? Pile number one, the clock's about to strike midnight. We have the past, okay? So an argument about the past, or somebody's past, or their baggage from the past, or needing someone to basically, I feel like somebody here is having a lot of excuses and the other person is like, I don't buy it anymore, okay? And it has to do with the past, some kind of conflict about the past. Now, I feel like there is a lot of passion. I do feel there's love and passion in this connection, pile number 1, with Ace of Wands, and a lot of sexual chemistry, a lot of deep feelings with the 12th house too. But I feel like there's just things that, maybe are not known yet. There's a lot of unknowns in this situation because of someone's past or a lot of baggage. And I just feel like I'm hearing like a microwave go off now, or like a beeping sound, or like, when you set a timer on something and there's a beep, I feel like I hear something like that in the distance. But, it's that energy of like, okay, this is what happened in the past, and it's still, hanging causing confusion and hanging a dark cloud over us. And, somebody is having to make a decision about their past, really, like to move on or not, right? Divine timing is in play here. We have courage. By shining brave, true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Okay, so someone needing to have the courage to kind of fight through, their past and their feelings, right? A lot of intensity in this connection, I feel. We have the 7 of Wands here talking about courage. The 7 of Wands, and then card 17, the number 7 showing up here a couple times, and 1 too, right? And I just got that song in my head with the Ace of Wands. 1 is the loneliest number, right? Especially in that afterglow kind of hangover, right? I think Sarah McLachlan had a album called Afterglow, I think, as I can remember. Anyway, Sarah may be an important name in this reading too for some of you, the Sarah or the S names, okay? But we have 2 7s here, and 7s can be a difficult energy because we're leaving the harmony of the 6s, and now we really need to hold on to the ground that we've gained in something and show courage for the next stage. And and I think there's this, I think with your person, pile number 1, it's like, well, should I press on or should I just let go, right? With the surrender energy versus the 7 and the 7 of Wands energy, should I hold my ground on this and push forward, or should I just let go, right? I feel this kind of tug of war or push-pull happening here. And yeah, we have the 8 of strength here, or control. And this is the strength card in the tarot, and that doesn't surprise me because we have the 7s and the 8s, right? And that's coming out under divine timing, right? So something, you guys watching the clock, waiting for this new beginning, waiting for something to happen, waiting for, your love. And I feel like there could have been some hidden energies, some secrets that were going on with this 12th house as well. You guys really wanting to, I think also, I feel like for you guys are like, I want to be able to control this situation, but I can't. And I know that there are other factors here that are, influencing this. And I'm just getting the words Mr. Blue Eyes in my head. Mr. Blue Eyes. Does somebody have blue eyes? Is that something that's come up recently? But something about blue eyes. And I feel like you guys are kind of like begrudgingly admitting that I don't have control over this situation, and I feel like this person needs to make a decision before they can reveal their true feelings to you. And it has to do with their past, okay? And until then, like, divine timing is in play here. We have 2 of orbs, so we have 2 of swords. And I feel like this is you guys feeling like you've just been kept in the balance, or you've just been kept in this state of wondering, and I feel like you guys have tried to be very gracious. I do feel like you've been very sexy as well, pile number 1. If you were concerned, like, oh, I didn't show the best part of myself, or I got sloppy, especially with this food on the face, or like drool, or whatever it was that happened, or whatever you looked like the morning after, pile number 1, something that maybe you're like, shit, I can't believe that happened, right? But I feel like you guys have been maintaining, at least you've been maintaining an image to this person that, you're under, that you're willing, you understand what this person is going through, and that they need to make a decision. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been patient, okay? And yeah, we have abundance here with the Empress. I mean, the main message that I'm getting here, pile number one, is that, you know, this person has a lot of baggage to clear out of their life. And no doubt there is a connection, a very mysterious, passionate connection between you two. We could have fire sign energy, Leo. I'm definitely getting that Leo energy. Leo, Sagittarius energy for sure, like Pisces energy here as well. Okay. I feel like somebody you're with could have Pisces in their chart. There's a lot of confusion on their end about what they should do next. And I feel they're being kind of defensive about where they're at. And they're like, well, in these circumstances, kind of like, what would you expect? Right. And so, you know, they're needing to kind of step up to the plate and decide like what it is. I always think this choose your battle card is so funny because like one of these guys looks like John Travolta. This guy on the right looks like John Travolta, which is kind of interesting to me. And I think John Travolta is an Aquarius. Maybe a John is involved in this connection or someone with the initials JT, but that always just strikes me. But I feel like what you guys with the Empress here in abundance, what you guys are realizing is I got to keep living. All right. I got to keep living. And, you know, you've been super gracious. I feel that's just who you are. Pile number one, you are a gracious person. You are an empathetic person. We saw the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. You've been holding a lot of emotional space for this situation. And, you know, I feel like you guys, it's, you know, you're not going to be happy when I say this, pile number one, but I feel like you could almost hold something forever if you needed to, because I feel like you have that sense about you that you could wait, you know, and you may be giving that vibe off to this person that you can wait, even though inside you're like, I want to know, you know, and, but there is like an image I feel of you coming out here as somebody who is like, you know, I can wait, or I know this isn't optimal, but I'm willing to kind of see what happens here. And, but there is also this image with the Empress here in abundance of you guys need to keep living your life is the energy that I'm getting. Okay. Like, you need to keep living your life and you need to keep doing what it is that you want to do. You know, I do see here, it looks like these two hands are touching or connecting. It's kind of like this energy of like the fingertips almost touching, almost connecting. And while I can see that going on in the background. And while this situation is important to you, I feel pile number two, you have a empire to run, whether it's your home and your family, whether it's your job, whether it's your personal work and your growth that you're doing, like whatever it is, you have a energy to uphold and an empire to run. And I feel like, you know, this situation kind of pulls you back in here and there again, pile number one. But ultimately, like, I feel like you guys are like, you know, I've kind of done everything and now it's just timing. And, you know, as far as when is this person going to, so let's really dial into the question of this reading, okay? Because, you know, and a lot of this, I feel you guys are realizing like begrudgingly, like this isn't really in my control. I get it, you know, but Spirit, if we were to ask like, you know, when is this person likely to, okay, the world, all right? It's when they have their world sorted out. How long is that going to take? What do they have to get done? What responsibilities do they need to take care of with this kind of like baggage energy? Okay, who are the other people in this situation? Is there a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo, and a Taurus here, right? Is there, with fixed sign energy in the world, are there certain things that they need to get done and they need to complete, right? Because we have the World and the Fool, right? When they finish whatever it is that they need to get done. And the Fool is card 21, right? So is that 21 days? Is it 21 months? Is it, what is it, right? And I have a feeling pile number one, like what this person is up against or facing, right? And is it going to take them 2 years, like 2 years? Is it going to take them 3 weeks? Like, how quickly can they work through the responsibilities and commitments that they need to wrap up? Okay. And I feel like with the World card, they definitely intend to see something through to the end and make sure that they uphold their part of the bargain. I feel like this person doesn't want to incur any more karma for whatever situation they've been in. There's the Strength card again, and here it is here, right? And they are trying to, so there is something with this Leo energy, could be Leo Capricorn energy, but this person is staying the course until they take care of whatever it is that they need to get done. And I kind of feel like this person thinks that they owe that to whatever situation they're in, whether it's their work, it's a job, it's a location that they're in, whether it's another relationship or another family, whatever it happens to be, this person feels like they need to wrap up some major life stuff here with the Strength card and the World card, and make sure, I'm getting the feeling they're like wanting to make sure everyone else is okay and they've taken care of everything before they take off, okay? And, like they're kind of just, they're kind of making sure that they take care of everything before they go, right? And, it's dependent on, with this Knight of Pentacles, it's dependent on if someone else that they're dealing with or a situation that they're in is willing to see the truth and accept what your person is trying to give to them, okay? And I don't think this person has a lot of confidence that the other person that they're dealing with here, whether it be a job, whether it be another person, whatever situation, whatever baggage they've got here, I don't think your person is super confident that whatever they're dealing with is going to be that easy to work with or work through. I feel like the other people that are in this situation are like acting kind of like helpless, or like their hands are tied, or they just keep wanting your person, pile number one, to sort of feed energy into this situation until like everything is taken care of, okay? So I feel like your person feels like they've got to keep putting energy into this situation because the other party is, or the other situation, the situation outside of you, pile number one, the baggage, needs a lot of effort and help, because I just get the feeling that they think this is going to be a long-term effort that they need to make in order to wrap this up. Now, that's what they're not, I get that they're willing to stay the course, but they're also not super optimistic that this situation is just going to grow legs, get up and walk away, okay? So, that's what's coming up here for them, okay? And it's situation dependent on whether, you're willing to wait for that. I feel like, pile number one. And the problem is there's other energy that's interfering here, okay? Because the Eight of Swords is a card of interference, and your person is having to respond to this interference and take care of some issues, okay? And I don't feel like your person wants to go anywhere from you, though, pile number one. I mean, I feel like they still want to be around you, into you, talking to you, being with you. I feel like it's not like they want to just leave this connection. I'm not feeling that. I get the sense that, they're saying divine timing is in play here. So, it's not just dependent on what they want to do. Totally. All right. Now let's go ahead and see, how will they confess their feelings? Like, when the time comes, how would this person confess their feelings to pile number one? How would they? Wheel of Fortune. As I was shuffling, I just heard the words like some masturbatory effort. What does that mean, pile number one? I mean, in some really surprising way, in some self-serving fashion, I don't know, but how would they confess their feelings? I mean, I feel like in a very different time and place. Okay, if you guys were to go on a vacation with each other, if you were to leave and go somewhere together, if you were to like get away for a weekend together, if you were to, I mean, maybe with the Wheel of Fortune too, maybe even on a Ferris wheel for some of you. It's summertime, there's a lot of like boardwalks, you know, and you know, I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like in a situation that takes them out of the ordinary is when they would admit their feelings to you, okay? When they're away from these responsibilities, when they're not, when their mind isn't on all these things that they need to work through here, and you two are just, you know, having fun and enjoying a good time together in a way from the usual, that's where they would, that's a place where they would, yeah, we have the Eight of Wands, when you guys are doing something adventurous and exciting. And I feel like this person would just blurt it out, like unexpectedly, okay? And there's a lot of fixed sign energy because we have the World and the Wheel of Fortune. In the World, it's like a stabilizing influence, allowing us to reach our goals. In the Wheel of Fortune, it's about finding our center in the middle of chaos, right? So, you know, I mean, taking someone out of their everyday activities, right, and having fun. And I feel like this person would probably just blurt it out to you and be like, hey, you know, I have to tell you something very surprising, very unexpected energy, right, with the Fool. And I feel like you guys are like, yeah, I've been waiting for that moment. And maybe you've had some moments like this before, and this person has said something here or there to you, and you've been like, whoa, you know, and you're like, I want some more of that, right? But let's go ahead and see. We have the Tower. So again, this situation that they're in right now, or the baggage that they've got, or the energies that they've been kind of carrying around with them, something really big needs to shift with that situation. And you know, some big energy clearing in this person's life you know, needs to happen. And if you showed up, if something was getting really chaotic in their world, and this person decided, yeah, I'm gonna step away from whatever these responsibilities are now, I've done my duties, and now you and I are gonna go and do something together, and they're in that like very freeing, passionate moment of doing that, I think they would definitely admit their feelings. Also, the Tower is about like intense orgasm too. So it's Mars energy, right? I feel like if you guys were like making love, having sex, you know, traveling, doing some type of adventure together, and it's kind of that, I'm getting that game of like cat and mouse and kind of like chasing one another, that kind of energy. I feel like that is, you know, what would need to happen for this to come out. Now, the Page of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. So somebody's being rather timid. You know, there's a lot of major arcana in this reading. There's a lot of assumptions of how things are going to go for them in their lives, particularly when it comes to your person, pile number one. But there is some big disruptive energy, some changes in circumstances, and the ability to feel free, you know. And I also feel like your person could be dealing with some guilt, pile number one. And, you know, the orange tea light represents the sacral chakra, talking about our creativity and all of that, but also guilt, and sometimes the way like guilt can control us, okay? And I feel like it's almost like your person would have to throw caution to the wind and be like very adventurous to be in a place where they can finally admit their feelings, like full on admit it, okay? And it's a big step for them. I feel like with the Tower and the Wheel here, it would feel kind of like chaotic and kind of like, wow, like I just completely like said fuck it, you know. And it's like when people skip school, that energy of like skipping school or fucking off or playing hooky or that kind of a thing. It'd be in one of those moments, I feel, pile number one, that this person would let you know how they felt, all right? So that is the energy that I'm getting, pile number one. I feel like there's more to be said in your situation, and we are going to go ahead and take it to the extended reading next. If you feel like joining me, pile number one, there'll be a link in the description box below to my Vimeo channel. And I see why the way you feel, pile number one. I really do. And hopefully that reading was helpful for you. I know we can't control other people, right? Even tarot readers. I can't control when someone else like reveals their feelings to you, obviously. And I know you guys know that too. So it's interesting though, isn't it? Just to read the energy. So let's go ahead and get into pile number two. All right, let's do it. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the yellow tea light, and today's reading is called When and How Will They Confess Their Feelings? This was a subscriber request. I had a couple people that requested it, so we're gonna go ahead and look at it for you. Beautiful pile number two. No need to be nervous, pile number two. No need to have any anxiety about anything. We're just gonna read the energy and go with it, my loves. I'm getting dove. I'm getting the symbol of a dove, and I just heard purple passion. All right, so maybe some of you guys are having something with purple passion, or some kind of drink, or some kind of fruit juice, something, or cereal. I'm also getting the energy of Fruit Loops and somebody having like cereal too. Yeah, and I also got the symbol of a dove as soon as we opened your reading, which is a great, calming kind of influence if anybody in this pile has been feeling a little nervous lately. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to beautiful pile number two and their guides, and let's find out when and how will this person express their feelings to pile number two. Let's do it. I also just got the name Erica, or the E names, so let's do it. Ooh, we have 8 of Wands, and I just heard Flight of the Conchords. I don't know if some of you guys know that band, or maybe someone you're into is into that band, but I love the yellow tea lights with the sunflower here, her with the yellow hair, and I feel like it's totally this person, this energy of taking flight. And I feel like you're grabbing this person's hand and you're saying, let's go. All right, so somebody here could have a blonde hair, yellowish hair, and be wearing orange and have orange fingernails as well, or orange nail polish, orange fingernails, orange nail polish on. But I feel like you guys with 8 of Wands, it's like carpe diem, seize the day, come on, let's go. And I feel like your person has been working a lot, pile number two. Maybe you've been working a lot too, but I am getting this energy of them needing to kind of blow off some steam because they've been very busy, and you kind of saying, let's go do something fun. Let's enjoy our lives, right? And we have the 3 of Pentacles. So definitely 3 of Pentacles is the Golden Dawn name for that is the Lord of Work, okay? And I was just mentioning work, and I feel like here with the heart, and then the 3 Pentacles with the stone, and this person's finger is pointing towards the Pentacles here. And I feel like, this person is like, I've been working a lot, okay? And I feel like they've been saying this to people, I need a break and I need a vacation, but I've been working a lot and I've been putting a lot of my time and effort there. I know that there's love for me. I know that somebody cares about me, but I have been very busy. And I also feel like this person has been like priority-wise, they've been focusing on the root chakra. They've been focusing on like security, financial security, money, marketable skills. I feel like this person has been focusing on that kind of stuff, pile number two, because they're pointing to that. And they're saying like, this is kind of what's, this is kind of what I've been needing to focus on or needing to do. And yeah, I mean, I feel like this person also wants to flirt or have fun in a way too, but it's like they're kind of saying my priority lately has been, work, okay? And let's see what else. Let's see what else is going on here. We have, we have the Seven of Cups or the Seven of Water. So, I mean, it's not like you aren't on this person's mind, pile number 2. You are definitely on their mind, fantasy-wise. I don't know if you guys took a shower with this person, or you talked about skinny dipping, or you talked about being in a hot tub together. But there is something about them imagining your naked body, that ass, pile number 2, okay? And, you know, something about you being like a mermaid or a merman, you know, something about, we could have water signs here, we could have scorpionic energy, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy here. But I definitely feel like your person feels like a robot. They feel like, you know, they may not have gotten a lot lately. I do feel your person's very sexual, and they wanna enjoy, you know, a man or a woman is what I feel. But I think they just haven't had the time, effort, or energy, like either coming home very late at night or just missing the party altogether, okay? And yeah, we have Uranus here in revolution. So, you know, I feel like this person is needing to make some big changes in their life if they want to make room in their life for love, okay? Or they want to have passionate, hot, steamy, sexual, you know, intercourse, pile number 2. I feel like this person, it needs to make some changes in their life, okay? And priorities definitely is what I'm feeling here. And I do feel that you may be, like, during the day, you may distract this person a lot, pile number 2, with the thoughts that they have. And definitely with Uranus in the booty, I just gotta say it, pile number 2, something about the booty and doing, this isn't an 18 plus reading, but I mean, this person is highly charged when they think of you. They're, you know, super horny, I feel like, pile number 2, and fantasizing and all of that. But, you know, they've been busy is what I see here. Next new moon, okay? Well, let's see. We just had, when is the next new moon? I think the full moon. Well, we just had a full moon in Capricorn. So the next new moon should be in about 15 days. So what would it be, like the middle of July? So we're at the beginning of July now. So in 2 weeks, okay? In 2 weeks, I feel like is a time frame here for you guys. And is when you're gonna be able to kind of get this person out of their normal routine and get to have some fun with this person. And I do feel like with the Seven of Cups, you're like, I'm getting like mystery woman or mystery man, like somebody here thinking you're very mysterious, you're very sexy, and you know that you left an impression on this person for sure. Okay, pile number 2, and they are thinking a lot about you, like very disruptive sexual thoughts during their day. And in about 2 weeks, as I see, yeah, in a couple of days, all right? So I pulled 2 timing cards here, and we have the next new moon in a couple of days. So this could be anywhere from, you know, like from when you watch this reading, it could be from anywhere from like 2 to 3 days to 2 weeks, okay? And yeah, so within the matter of a couple of weeks here, this person could definitely be, and I feel like for some of you, you may be in nature when this, you may be outdoors, you may be in nature when this person tells you, you may be at night looking up at the stars, or on a walk with this person. I do feel like they're gonna tell you something like you add so much to their life, like you add excitement or you add energy, pizzazz, whatever it is, pizza, right? Did you bring this person a pizza? Did they bring you a pizza? Did you have a pizza together? I don't know. I just got pizza. You bring so much pizza into my life. Yeah, and I'm getting the word authority as well. So somebody being an authority on something is important to this person. Maybe they're trying to move up in their skills or move up in their job. But I do feel like within a couple of days to a couple of weeks here, you're going to be out doing something with your person at night. I do feel like you guys are going to be alone, possibly in nature. I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of other people around, and I feel like this person is going to let you know how they feel, okay? We have fertility, card 37. Let it all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be all about, okay? So again, talking about nature, being outdoors, talking about a fantasy. I mean, yeah, I feel like you're like the beautiful man or the woman in the waterfall. I feel like you're very much a temptress to this person. They can't wait to get home to you. For those of you that where they come over a lot, or maybe you share a place with this person, there is this energy of, you know, fertility, harvest, growth, okay? We could have Scorpio, Virgos, or Capricorns, Sagittarius here, Aquarius here as well. That's a lot of signs I named off, but let's see what else we get. Oh, we have the Hermit card. We have Seek, all right? And again, being out in nature together. And this person just needs more time. They need more time to be outdoors, to do something different, to enjoy their life and the pleasures of their life more. Like they need more time, I feel like, to do that. And when they get in touch with themselves and they get outdoors, or they take time away from the constant, you know, everything kind of being dumped on them, or just being in front of the computer for too long, or you know, being in their brain too much instead of their body. I feel like this person really does need release. And, you know, when they get those moments away, like that is, you know, when they would tell you their feelings is what I feel. We have the Two of Swords here and refusing to see. And I think this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everyone, but I feel like for some of them, they may be refusing to see how you feel or how this impacts you. They may not want to see that, okay? There may be something here that this person, they need to go within, and they need to spend some time. They need to have some time to think. They need to have some time to, you know, let it all take root. We said with the fertility card here, let it all take root. And, you know, it's like, they may not realize sometimes that people really care about them, or that they really, you know, because I feel like they feel alone sometimes. So maybe that's why they work a lot, pile number 2, or they may feel that, you know, that it's just not going to, things won't turn out the right way for them, okay? Or that they refuse to kind of see that people do care about them and do want to spend time with them and do enjoy their company, okay? And this person may be an introvert at times here too, with the Seek card and the Three of Pentacles and being out in nature. They may be an introvert at times, and they may kind of miss out on, you know, being with others and having fun is kind of what I feel like. I do feel they need more of that in their life, pile number 2. Oh yeah, we have the Master of Chalices, so we have the King of Cups here. You know, some time away, some time to unplug, and some time to just go and stand and look at the water, or take a walk, or be out in nature is what really, you know, it's what really gets this person in the mood, is what I feel like, pile number 2. And it gets them feeling more nostalgic. It gets them feeling more, you know, connected. It gets them feeling more in their feelings, more willing to express how they feel. And yeah, so, and I think they have it in them. They have it in them. And sometimes they may not want to see, like they may not think that they have it in them. They're like, no, I gotta work. No, I gotta do this. No, I gotta do that, right? And, you know, it's like they just need to, I feel like some of them may have a furrowed brow at times, or they may have that furrow in their brow because, you know, they're looking at the computer a lot. They're analyzing a lot of information. They're thinking a lot. I feel like your person could be very analytical as well, or have a very analytical type job, all right? And for them, it's all about relaxation, okay, that kind of gets them in the mood to share their feelings. Yeah, I love this. Oh my God, pile number 2. This is fucking amazing, okay? So you guys got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So talking about divine counterparts here, and you know, look at her, like she's in nature as well, and she looks, like I said, a beautiful mermaid water goddess, okay? I'm getting, is there a goddess named Litra or Lita? L-I-L-E-T-R-A or L-I-D-A or Litra or Lita, L-E-T-A, but I'm definitely getting those L names here. And also somebody who could be like Hawaiian or have Hawaiian descendant in them, or like Philippines or some type of island Asian influence is what I'm getting here too. Okay, but I feel like time away to connect with each other is what you both need. And you two are definitely a match to one another here, pile number 2. You really are. You're not making things up in your mind. You're not, you know, like, yeah, I don't think I'm telling you something that you don't already know, pile number 2. I feel like you and this person are definitely a match. Like emotionally, you are King and Queen of Cups. Okay, and fertility, right? It just needs time to take root, and you know, new life is here, new beginnings are here, and this person just needs some, you know, time to go within so that they can see what's going on. And we have a 2 here, and then we have the next new moon, and I was talking about 2 weeks, okay? So maybe you have a vacation plan with this person, or you guys are actually going somewhere together, or you enjoy going to do things with one another. I feel like while you're doing this, this person's going to, I feel like this is a person who could have heavy sighs at times, like, you know, like if they're talking about work, or they're getting a break from work, or they're getting a break from the daily grind. I feel like this person kind of goes like that, you know, and that's a good time for them to kind of let go, get more into their feelings, and talk about their feelings, okay? And so we talked about when they were going to reveal their feelings within the next couple of weeks is what I see, okay? Especially if you guys have some time away scheduled together, or you've got something planned for them, pile number 2. I feel like some of you guys could be going to a museum as well. You may like to do some intellectual activities with each other as well, I feel like, in this pile. But there's this sense of calmness, something about water being very healing for both of you, and both of you being a lot more comfortable to kind of open up in that space, okay? In that kind of fluid, emotional, psychic, emotive space, getting some distance from the emails, the phone calls, the bullshit, right? That's when you can expect them to confess their feelings, okay? How will this person confess? The Lovers, oh my God. It's always been you, it had to be you, right? What's that? Isn't that a Frank Sinatra song, It Had to Be You? I know it's probably not, I don't know, but it's that had to be you is what I get, all right? And so the Lovers energy is a 6. So yeah, and we could say like 6 days, we could say, you know, 6 days to 6 weeks to 2 weeks. I feel like this is a lot more immediate for you, pile number 2, as far as this person confessing their feelings. And again, I feel like it might be at a time where, again, I feel like there's an intellectual element to this connection as well, like you guys liking some of the same things, maybe the same type of art, maybe appreciating art, music, beauty together, talking about art, talking about books, talking about certain things. And I feel like during this person's culture, you may have similar views on that. I feel like this person's gonna tell you, like, you know, you're so fun to talk to, or you're so, like, you know, I can't believe we have the same interest. I can't believe we see eye to eye on that. How interesting, you know? I feel like they're gonna say something like that to you, where it's like they're gonna finally see, like, wow, like we do have these things in common, right? Even though on the outside you two may have differences. Let's see, What else? How else are they going to confess their feelings? Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups, and here you are. You're here twice, okay? And, you know, some of them may have lost a mother early on in life, or they may tell you that they remind them. I'm just saying for a slight few of you, this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but I feel like they may tell you, like, you remind me of, like, you know, strong women from my family, or man, it doesn't have to be a woman, but a strong woman from my family, or you remind me of, you know, the women that I've looked up to in my family. Like, there's something so familiar about you. We just connect so well and so easily. I feel like it's effortless with us. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like you remind them of, it's like they get deja vu when they look at you. Pile number 2, okay? And this is a person who could see you, you know, being a wife or a mother of their children, or a father or a husband, or, you know, I feel like this person is like, yeah, it had to be you. I feel like they may even play you a song, I feel like, pile number 2, to kind of express how they feel towards you. We have the Moon. I mean, this is like 2 major arcana, so I feel this person's going to become very overwhelmed with emotion, and it's going to hit them unexpectedly. I feel like they're going to start talking about how you guys have so much in common, how you have similar interests, and you always have so much to talk about, and how refreshing it is to, like, meet someone, and how you remind them of some very positive people. Like, either you just remind them of positive people from their family, etc., or you remind them of something very familiar about you, very nurturing and loving about you. I do feel like with the Moon here, like, this person's going to be quite overwhelmed with their feelings, and quite, like, it's going to come out of nowhere. I feel like it's going to well up inside of them. This person may actually even have a tear or two, and may be like, you know, I feel like this person is generally well-spoken, and I feel like they're gonna be like, wow, where did that come from, you know? And I wasn't expecting that to come up. Or, you know, I feel like it's gonna be a conversation that them just telling you, like, look, I appreciate you because of these qualities. And then I feel like it's gonna take them kind of deeper into their emotions, okay? And they may feel a little bit embarrassed. We have the 10 of Swords here. They may be like, I can't believe I cried, or I can't believe I said that, or, like, you know, this is someone who could be telling you, I love you for the first time. I kind of feel like pile number 2 for some of you guys here. And, you know, they may be like, after they say it, like, oh, should I have said that? Like, you know, because people can do that. They could say, I love you, and then the other person feels like they love the other person too, but it's just such a moment, you don't know what to say, and then there's the awkwardness, right? So I kind of feel like, you know, they might be a little bit embarrassed when they tell you how they feel. They might feel like, ooh, you know, I can't believe I said that, or wow, how did that? Some of them may even tell you about a dream that they had where you guys got married, or, you know, or you were the mother of their children or something. And then you're like, they tell you, oh, I had a dream about you. And you're like, well, what is it? What is it? You know? And then they end up telling you, and then they're like, you know, it's kind of that, like, embarrassed to sort of say. So I would say pile number 2, if this person feels a little bit embarrassed or feels a little bit shy once they kind of reveal something to you, then just take it easy on them. Take it easy on them, pile number 2, okay? Yeah, it's a big deal for them, I feel like, with the Lovers and the Moon. It's a big deal for them. And this person may have gone through some heartbreak or betrayal in the past as well, with the Moon and the 10 of Swords, and they just don't want that to happen with you. I feel like pile number 2, okay? So let's go ahead and see. Can you give me information, Spirit, about where they're going to do this? 2 of Cups. Again, it could be while you guys are laying in bed. I was also seeing outdoors, under the stars, in nature, but it's gonna be a special moment. It's really gonna be a special moment. And yeah, and Ace of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So I think they're going to open the conversation with, we have so much in common. We have such great conversations and communication, and you help me have so much fun and to let go and to enjoy my life more. I appreciate you. I feel like they're gonna kind of go down that route. And then, yeah, it could be just you guys out on a date night, having a drink together or sharing a meal together. It could be you guys going for a walk or getting some time away. But again, the number 2 is coming up. We have the 2s here all over this reading. So 2 weeks, I feel like some of you guys are going to get this information, pile number 2, okay? 222 and pile number 2. So pile number 2, interesting pile. You're going to have to let me know in the next couple weeks. Did this happen? Is this approaching? Did this surprise the hell out of you with Uranus? Did you guys get really surprised by this? You're gonna have to let me know what happened, pile number 2. For those of you that wanna follow me to the extended reading, we're gonna go deeper into your reading. We'll look at more details, and you can find the link in my description box below if you wanna take it to Vimeo with me. So let's go ahead and get into pile number 3. Let's do it, pile number 3. Okay, take a little drink of water. And let's get into it. Okay, pile number 3, welcome to your reading, my lovelies. You chose the red tea light, and today's reading is called When and How Will They Confess Their Feelings to You? This was a subscriber request reading, and a couple of people asked for it, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. And also, for those of you that would like to follow me to my extended reading, please feel free to do that. There will be a link to my Vimeo channel in the description box below. Oh, I'm just shuffling. Here's the King of Swords. Are some of you guys dealing with the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody who is very sharp and intellectual and who is real sexy too. I don't think I ever really looked at this King of Swords up close, but I'm loving the man bun. I like the gray hair, I gotta be honest too. It's got that Sean Connery kind of a vibe, and I'm liking the pursed lips. It's like Percy Jackson vibes. Does somebody wear like feathers or like a leather arm bracelet or feathers? Is the owl a symbol you've been drawn to lately, pile number 3? I'm loving the eyes though. I feel like somebody here has some very interesting kind of glowing eyes and nice thick hands too, pile number 3. Okay, so anyway, we haven't even gotten into your reading yet, but let's go ahead and get into it. I'm also getting the name like Sam or Son of Sam. That's a serial killer. Do some of you guys watch those shows? I think that's a serial killer. Anyway, I'm not saying your person is, but I'm just giving you details here, pile number 3. Let's jump into it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me with my beautiful pile number 3s who are bursting forth with their energy and the energy of their person, so we can find out when and where will they confess their feelings. Let's do it, okay? Let's do it, pile number 3. We have Justice, talking about that air sign energy, and Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, I feel like this person is the type of person to express their feelings when they A, know what to say, B, have thought it through, and C, have like determined like this is the right course of action, okay? And I feel like this is someone who may intellectualize their feelings sometimes and kind of explain their feelings instead of feeling them. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I do that a lot. I know how that is. I'm a Libra rising myself, so I know I'm a Mercury in Gemini, so I know how to kind of do that. Like, I do feel like when this person tells you, they're going to, like, it's not going to be wishy-washy. You will be, the advantage is when they do tell you, you'll know that they've thought about it, they've made up their mind, and that, you know, they clearly are letting you know. So, yeah, and there won't be any like, well, I'm not sure, what is this? Or they were kind of vague, right? I feel like this person's like, no, I don't plan on being vague at all. When I tell you how I'm feeling, I'm gonna like straight up like let you know, okay? And I feel like somebody here could have a legal background too. A lot of times justice can mean contracts or legal contracts, but not because of that. I just genuinely feel somebody here could work in the legal system, but I feel like somebody here is quite rational and or like computers, things like that, and they may talk with their hands or gesture with their hands at times. We have Two of Cups. Yeah. So again, right? Two little birds sat on my window and they told me not to worry, okay? I feel like what this Two of Cups is saying to you, pile number 3, is don't worry, be happy, okay? Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right? I feel like your person is saying, don't worry, be happy. When the time is right, I'll reveal my feelings to you. And I feel like they want to practice it. Like with the King of Swords and Justice, they're not wanting to make any mistakes. They're not wanting to, like, you know, don't worry, be happy is a Bobby McFerrin song. Do you guys remember that from back in the day? Maybe somebody here is named Bobby, or that has the B names here. But yeah, anyway, I feel like this person is saying, don't worry, be happy, pile number 3. Like when the time is right, you're definitely going to know, okay? But this is a person who really needs to be sure. They really, really need to be sure. And I feel like it's going to be at an intimate moment that they tell you, like when you're having a cup of tea together, looking into each other's eyes. This is a person who, you know, I feel like they're a very logical person, but when they're trying to be romantic, they almost can be kind of cheesy. I feel like they will definitely like look into your eyes and hold your hand and tell you how they're feeling. Oh my God, pile number 3. Holy shit. We have, oh, pile number 3. I feel like Spirit just slow punched me in the face, just like, whoa, you know, because we've got Justice here twice, okay? So yeah, and I was feeling that here. I'm looking at the gal here, and I was feeling kind of like an Indian, Pakistani, Mediterranean. I was feeling that kind of vibe, like somebody in this connection, you know, is tan or brown skinned. I kind of feel like pile number 3, both of you could be, or one of you could be, but I mean, talk about Lady Justice here, and here's you guys, right? I feel like this is you guys. Like, when is this person gonna kind of let me know how they feel, right? And it's so funny because you two are exactly on the same page. Their justice and your justice, all right? Do we have 2 Libras here? Like, what's going on, right? Pile number 3, but this person is like, I want to wait till the perfect moment, and I want to make sure that I do this right. I'm also seeing the letter A and E here, A, E, F, or A and E. And I feel like this person is like, I want this moment to be perfect. Like, you know, and I want to know the exact thing to say in a certain amount of time. I also feel like this person is more like measured. They're like, you know, a certain amount of time needs to pass. They're gesturing like this. So I feel like what they're saying is we want a certain amount of time to pass before we talk about this, because, you know, I feel like they want to do it right. There's a properness going on here. And I feel like you guys are like, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it, Natalie? And yeah, I feel like they are. All right. Don't worry, be happy, pile number 3. We have Taurus, the bombshell. So we could have Taurus and Libra energy here too. But I mean, something about the eyes, your eyes, their eyes. You have very beautiful eyes as well, pile number 3. Very beguiling, very like, you know, I don't even want to say sexy, because I don't feel like you guys are like total sex pots, like going crazy on everything. I feel like you guys are more like come hither. It's like the Taurus energy is more like come hither, draw you into me kind of energy. And talking about being the bombshell or being beautiful without even like knowing, like, you don't even know, right? I feel like this person is saying you don't even know what you do to me. And they are trying to kind of like not show too much, because they're, you know, this person has certain milestones and they're kind of going like this, okay, is what I'm seeing. And but this relationship is sensuous, it's blooming. This person already feels like you know, even if you've just been dating, I feel like this person definitely doesn't want you to be with anybody else. I mean, if you haven't had that talk yet, pile number 3, I do feel like that is really forthcoming here because, you know, there's this energy of like, okay, no, like we're not going to be with other people, right? Even if you're just kind of in a dating phase. We have tomorrow. Holy shit. When is this person going to tell you? Tomorrow. All right. Pile number 3. Are you guys going to get, you know, is somebody going to tell you like, I only want to be with you, right? What's that? I think it's that Counting Crows song. I only want to be with you and I'll be your fool, but I only want to be with you, right? Tomorrow, pile number 3. Okay. So yeah, don't worry, be happy, baby. I feel like you are going to, you know, like, and I feel like for some of you, maybe culturally, it's maybe the woman, if you're talking about a woman and a guy here, isn't going to go, or whoever's embodying the feminine energy here isn't going to go out and kind of say it themselves. They're going to kind of come hither to the more masculine energy. And I'm just reading the energy, so don't freak out on me in the comments about traditional whatever. But I do feel there is some of that going on here, pile number 3, something about being this tradition. We have yesterday. Wow. Wow. So this person wanted to tell you yesterday. I feel like they have already been feeling this way about you, pile number 3. It's just they're waiting for the right moment. They're waiting for the right time. And I feel like they're saying, I promise you it's going to be worth it when it happens. Okay. And they may even be planning like a special surprise for you. I feel pile number 3. We have creativity. Yeah, this is so important to this person. They want to tell you or they want to talk to you and be creative about the way they do it. Okay. We have card 33, by all above and all below. Let me connect. Let creativity flow. Okay. So, and in the meantime, I feel like pile number 3, just get excited. 33 in pile 3 here. Get excited about, you know, like, don't worry is what I feel Spirit is also saying. This person is just kind of wanting to do things right. And I feel like they may look to their parents and how their father did this or how their father or mother did this kind of energy, and you know what would be expected of them. And I feel they have certain things they're trying to kind of uphold. So just understand that here, pile number 3. We have 6 of Swords and the healing begins. Okay. So if some of you guys are like, you know, is this person just looking for a hookup? Like, do they just see me as like, you know, object for pleasure here? If you've been thinking that way and you've been kind of hanging back and wondering, pile number 3, this person's gonna make it clear to you exactly how they feel. Okay, so don't worry, my loves. Do not worry. We have the 6 of Wands, believe and succeed. Okay, so this is like this connection is going somewhere, I feel like, or there's an intention at least here to have this connection go somewhere with the 6 of Wands in good faith. Okay, we have 2 6s, very balanced energy. I think you can be happy, pile number 3, that the energy that you're putting out there is, you know, very balanced, very like, you know, and you may be curious, like, how does this person, how do they see me, or how do they think about me, or, you know, am I just imagining something here, or is this really going to take off and go somewhere, right? And I do think it is, pile number 3. Okay, I'm living the 3s and the 6s. 3 plus 3 is 6. And so it's just that building energy, that Taurus energy that builds is what I feel. Okay, we have the 3 of Orbs and we have the 5 of Flames. So pile number 3, have you guys been a hot mess about this at times, wondering like, what the F? I mean, 3 of Swords and 5 of Wands. Have you guys been like, you know, wondering if you should maybe date other people or give up on this situation, or just like, am I wasting my time? Is this worth it? Have some of you guys been thinking about that? Have some of you gone through heartbreak in the past, or divorce, or a connection that was gonna go towards marriage, but then it didn't? It ended up kind of falling apart. Does some of you guys feel like this, you know, this energy of like, I'll see it when I believe it, or really getting nervous at times, maybe pile number 3, because it's like, is this going somewhere or isn't it? Like, I'd rather just know the truth up front, like wanting to know the truth, but being a little afraid to ask. I feel pile number 3, is that kind of what's going on? I feel like this person is going to set the record straight, okay? They're definitely going to set the record straight with you, with themselves, with the connection. And it's going to happen relatively soon here with tomorrow. I feel like they wanted to do it yesterday. And maybe there was a fight, you know? Maybe there was a fight. And maybe you're wondering, like, does this person even give a shit? Okay? Maybe some of you guys feeling that way because maybe there was some, you know, static friction going on here with this 3 of Swords and 5 of Flames. All right? And, you know, I mean, when we're dating and we're getting to know someone, those moments of doubt and questioning and wondering definitely can come up, pile number 3. But I'm happy to see that Healing Begins is coming up here. And I feel like for you guys in pile 3, like your heart chakras, Spirit is addressing your heart chakra and saying, hey, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. Be happy. Like, this isn't like the past. This isn't like the deep lessons that you went through in the past. This is something else, okay? And as far as this person's intentions go, is what I feel, pile number 3, okay? But we'll get even deeper into intentions on the extended reading if you guys want to join me there. But let's go ahead and see how is this person going to confess their feelings here to my beautiful pile number 3s? How are they going to do this? 7 of Cups, they're planning this right now. They know it. They want it to be creative. They want it to be romantic. They're trying to decide right now, okay? And they could literally be thinking about that right now, pile number 3. Like, what's the best route to go here? What should I do? And what's the best way that I show pile number 3 how I feel, okay? So they're thinking about this. And yeah, I just got the energy of colors for some reason. I don't know what colors has to do with it, but something like about wanting to be vibrant or creative about what it is that they're doing and do something different, I feel like here. Page of Wands, yeah, talk about colors and excitement and happiness. I mean, I think that they have been thinking about this and then thinking and they're like, no, that's been done. No, somebody already did it that way, you know? And I feel like they're like back to the drawing board with the Page of Wands. They're like back to the drawing board, okay? I feel like there's a message here for some of you that paint or draw. I feel like you should take this reading times like 1,875 because it is full on for you here. But some of you guys may be very creative in this pile with this 33 energy here and justice coming through, Empress, justice, Taurus, creativity. Some of you guys may be quite creative or have, you know, and they're like, I got to make this like, and I feel like your person's more logical, but they want to make it nice for you and they want it to be something different, unique, fun, you know, and surprise. I feel like they really want you to be surprised by something that they do here, okay? So how is this person going to reveal their feelings? Queen of Wands, there you are, pile number 3. You guys are my creators, my artists, okay? My visionaries. And I feel like some of them may want to, or they may be as well. I feel like some of them may want to show you something they've been working on, like an art piece or a drawing or a piece of music, or, you know, they may want to show you something and show you like, hey, look what I made for you, right? Look what I did for you. Look what I made for you. Isn't that fun? Or look what I planned for us. I feel like this person is trying to think of like a special art event or, you know, or showing you something that they did or worked on and be like, look at what I did. Like, I did this for you, you know? And like, you inspire me. I feel like this person is going to say, you really inspire me. And I really worked long and hard and thought about how to best tell you this because you really deserve, like, you're a really beautiful, creative person, pile number 3, and you deserve, you know, something that is befits your nature, okay? So yeah, I also feel like this person could give you a gift of some kind. I feel like even like a pair of earrings is what I'm getting, or something that's like triangle shaped. You know, like something surprising, like they baked you something, or they give you some gift, or something like that. I feel like it's going to be very surprising. They're going to be like, look what I did, or they're going to give you something that helps you with what you're working on, and it's going to, you know, lead to this bigger discussion of your guys' connection here. The Wheel. They definitely want to surprise you and plan something fun, okay, and unexpected, and something different than what's been done in the past, okay? For any of you guys that have a connection, if you like gaming or gambling or Vegas, I also feel like that could be coming up here too. That's only going to resonate with a few of you, but they may want to take you to have fun, to play games. You know, they're like, what could, you know, I see they're really planning and strategizing, and I feel like they think of an idea and then they're like, no, back to the drawing board. What about this? What about this, right? And I feel like they're having a lot of fun kind of thinking about this. And I feel like that's why it's taking them a little bit of time as well. Okay, pile number 3. So expect the unexpected. And I do feel like some of them are going to spend some money as well, like to buy you something or to give you a perfect gift. Do some of you guys have birthdays coming up with the Queen of Wands? Like Leo season's coming up soon. We're in Cancer season right now. Like something is getting planned, all right? And the 10th of the month may be important, like July 10th, August 10th, or somebody may have a birthday on the 10th of the month, but something is coming up, I feel like, here, and they're like super excited. I know, like, it's funny because my sister, her husband's birthday is coming up. He's a Leo, and she has like this really epic surprise planned for him. Okay, I can't even tell you guys on camera because it may interfere with the juju of what she's trying to plan, but it's big. Okay, so I definitely feel that, right? It's like you're special, and I want to like recognize you and do something really fun that blows your mind. All right, they're really trying to think of this energy for you, pile number 3. Okay, and here's what, so, you know, and I feel like this is you guys here with this Queen of Cups energy. You're like, dear God, you know, with the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Cups, you're like, dear God, don't be another, you know, dud. Don't be another asshole. Don't be another like liar. Don't, like, for God's sakes, you know, like I feel like some of you guys could have even said a prayer about this as well and been like, please God, don't let this be another like, you know, shady ass mofo. Okay. And you know, and some of you guys here with this 3 of Orbs and 5 of Flames energy, you may sometimes like emotionally get a little bit bothered because you really want to know what's happening, what's going on. You may get a little bit uneasy at times, I feel, pile number 3, because once your feelings are invested and you like someone and you're like, this person could be a good person in my life, I feel like you're like, shit, don't let this person let me down. Don't let them hurt me, okay? And I feel for you on that, pile number 3. I really do. And I send you a lot of healing energy. And as I said in the beginning of your reading, pile number 3, don't worry, be happy, okay? Because, and your person's definitely saying that too. I feel like they're saying here with the 7 of Cups, let me do the worrying, okay? Like as far as planning things and doing something fun and all of that, like let me take the wheel on that, okay? And that's the energy that I'm getting, pile number 3, for you guys, okay? So if you want to go deeper into this reading and you want to discuss further with me, then we will take it to my extended reading, pile number 3. You can follow me to my Vimeo channel. And for those of you that haven't checked out my new channel, Light of Ascension Tarot, there's a link in my description box below to check out my new channel as well. So everyone, take care on your journey. Happy Friday to all, and we'll see you again next time.